Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Cancer for the whole of March 2017. How are you doing, Cancer? Well, last month was certainly extraordinary for you with those eclipses, which no doubt caused you a lot of soul searching and a deep review of your whole life so far. It was full on. Hopefully you shedded a lot of stuff and now you are ready to move on. Having said that, one of the biggest news of this month is that Venus, the planet of love, is going retrograde. Now, Venus rarely goes retrograde, and it's a big hurrah and something that we all focus on when it does go retrograde because it's such a rare thing. Now, fortunately for you, I don't think you'll be going through the same amount of turmoil even to do with your relationships. It's more about your career. In fact, the whole of this month is focused on your career and where you see your career going. If you're retired or you're not interested in your career, you're not materialistic in that way, then it could be just your status, how safe you feel in the world, who you see yourself as in the world, your possessions, etc. But let's start at the beginning. On the 1st, we have the moon, your ruler obviously, in your position of career, and it's conjunct, joining forces with Venus, planet of love, Mars, planet of action, Uranus, planet of the unpredictable, opposing Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. What does that mean? It means there's a hell of a lot of activity in your career zone. There's a lot of feelings being stirred. There's action, there's spontaneous energy, there's emotion. You should, from the get-go, get a whiff of what's going on connected to your career and what it all means and where it's all going. The clues are all there on the 1st. On the 3rd, we have Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, opposing Uranus, the unpredictable. And this is shaking everybody up, actually. It's giving us all a big desire for freedom. And again, interestingly, for you, freedom may actually be working less. It may be that you want to spend more time in your home or connected to your family or whatever it is, whatever is conflicted in your heart connected to your career, that comes up. And you may be feeling very rash and have a real call to freedom on the 3rd. Now, within your heart at the moment, you want to be grounded, and the full moon is going to give you a chance to do that on the 10th. There's a lot of emotions coming up, intuitions, symbols about how you can be financially safe, how you can lay solid, secure foundations, while also possibly tinkering with or transforming in some way your work. There's a grand Fire Trine on that day as well. So it's like there's a lot of energy being sparked inside you and you want to really, really push forward. I have to say, on the 10th, when Mars shifts signs, it allows you to get great passion to collaborate, and you may find yourself mixing with a different group of people that can help you or have a different viewpoint in helping you achieve your goals. So that could be very handy. But you've got you're really good in groups of people, and you've really got the stamina to put the work in for whatever it is that you want to do. On the 12th, we have a full moon, always a big deal for you, isn't it? And this full moon is making you very chatty. There's an important conversation coming. The conversation could be to do with relationships and romantic relationships, because it's trine Pluto, the Lord of transformation, in your position of relationships. So there could be a big change coming to do with relationships, but not necessarily a bad change. It could be a very positive change that comes out of you communicating from the depths of your being by using your intuition. You may see a sign or a symbol which helps you improve and transform your love life. So it's quite powerful stuff. We have the Sun shifting into your position of career on the 20th and Mercury entering your position of career on the 13th. You catch my drift? It's all about career and status. There may be some negotiations you have to do to find your way of changing things, but all the energy is pointing in the direction of change. So what do you want to change in your career? Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to go? Please believe that anything is possible, and this month gives you the clues for how to achieve your dreams. On the 28th, we have the new moon. Guess where it is? You got it right. Hopefully, it's in your position of career. And it could be bringing up the issues to do with your family and your personal relationships and how you really want to find balance in those areas, because it's opposing Jupiter and squaring Pluto. So, but it's bringing everything to a head. Certainly by the 28th, you'll be aware of what you need to do. But because Venus, the planet of love, is going backwards, I'm taking you back to the beginning now, bear with me, on the 4th, it gives you time. It actually gives you to the 15th of April. This process will all occur, fingers crossed, before the 15th of April. It may be asking you to examine your love life and how it's impacted your career. If you think back on your whole life and your personal romantic relationships and your job, have you made decisions based on your career that have impacted your relationships, or vice versa? Have you made, compromised your career for your relationships? Either way, this is what you got to look at this month, and you will have a lot of answers and a lot of opportunities. All right, gorgeous, you take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for listening, and please, if you haven't yet, it'd be great if you could subscribe, share, like, or comment. Take care. See you next week.